it's me, and my mom is behind the camera today, and I am not gonna waste no time. You know what we're talking about today? We're talking about deku theory. Before I get started, I got some announcements. I'm on TikTok. I have over 300 followers. Thank you all for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and for everyone that is on here that follows me on TikTok, thank you all so much. I am going to be talking more about My Hero Academia on now, and I'm going to try to do some stories, like some headcanons of my own stories on there of the characters, some of the characters, not all of them, only like the ones I know more about. But if you don't know, and I honestly didn't know until earlier today. Today is Kalasima's birthday, so I'll probably be doing the next 5 episodes about him. I researched him though first, trying 5 theories about him, and I'm going to be talking about him on my TikTok channel as well. So please do check me out there if I can ever get my other phone working. But before anything else, I want to shout out my mom. She has her own YouTube channel. You want to say what you do on that channel, Mama?
Talk about my pussy cat.
She talks about her cat and sometimes baseball.
Nope, it's just cat. I only made 3 videos.
Of course you only made 3 videos.
I've been a busy woman. I gotta get back into it though. I'm gonna be doing a series on my dog.
Oh yes, this little nightmare.
Yep. And I'm gonna be talking about baseball and how baseball was affected this year.
Okay. Back to my stuff. This is my channel. This theory is about if Deku had his cloak, but it needed another cloak to activate it. Now, where I'm drawing this theory from is from the original One for All. The original user, the younger brother of All for One. His cloak was basically useless until his brother gave him that other cloak. Now, if you also remember from my first video, I remember I touched on it, if All Might was Deku's dad, which this kind of ties into that, but I am still holding on to what I said at the end of that theory. I really don't think it's that possible. But another theory about All Might is that he had a cloak, and I'll get into that some other time when I feel like it. But a theory is that his cloak needed another cloak to activate it because it was too weak, it was dormant, or it was just something that needed another cloak to activate it. Something like that. Now, this kind of goes back to the green electricity that you see around him. The green electricity that you see around him is something that we haven't seen at all before. But that kind of goes flip out the window as soon as Deku gives Bakugo a part of his cloak. So that theory's out the window. At least that part of the theory. Another part of the theory is how Deku can more or less... Before I get any further, spoilers ahead. The next series of the anime is not coming out until 2021. So, this is for manga. If you're not reading manga and you are strictly anime, like myself, but I read manga, please do not watch any further. If you don't mind spoilers, go ahead, watch the spoilers. But with that warning out of the way, All Might is a 8 user of 1. He was consistently quirkless, as we heard of. Now, the 7 others before him, not counting the original, the 6 others before him, sorry, not counting the original, had quarks. Now, I'm going to be mainly focusing on the 7th user. No. Oh, I'm saying her name right. I'm sorry if I am not pronouncing her name right. It's Nana. Nana. I hope I'm saying it right. I think I'm spelling it right. I'm not so. But her quirk was Black Whip. She could essentially make a black whip. Now, later on in the series, and maybe if you watch the anime and just watched it in the subtitles, you may have seen it. Deku sees all the previous One for All users, including Nana. And the glass in his dorm room breaks. So his quote activated when he was asleep. Now, that's something that All Might could never do. He could never access all the other quarks. He could access the strength enhancing quark, but he could never access the whip quark. I'm just using that as an example again. He could not access any of the other quarks. So, what makes Deku so different? Yes, we don't know if any of the other One for All users could access any of the other ones. They probably could have, but going on the assumption that it probably took them years to learn how to, and how Deku actually has as the proper quark, or that just need to be awoken where he can awake other quarks that was inside of him. I know it may sound weird, but please just hear me out for 1 second. And my mom gave me a look like, why are you talking to me about this?
I'm not even looking at you. I'm looking at the door.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're giving me a look like, why the hell am I doing?
Because I'm waiting for his to get done. It's boring.
Fine, I'll do Hiroshima and then I'll do Bakugo. Bakugo's more interesting.
If I wanted to learn Japanese stuff, I would have learned it a long time ago. But I promised Karen I would never, ever do anything with the Japanese stuff.
Who?
Karen.
Who?
Karen.
Who?
My favorite niece. Cousin.
It was Pappy's niece.
Cousin niece. Third time put in.
Okay, whatever. Back to the video.
Yes, please.
Where was I even going?
I have no idea.
Okay, awakened quarks. Now, I know this may sound way out there, but I promise you, just hear me out for 1 second, and if you think I'm crazy, you can unsubscribe and dislike and leave a hate comment.
Don't leave hate comments. They're not nice. People should not hate.
I don't care. Go ahead, leave a hate comment. I don't care.
You do, and I'll find you and kick your ass.
No, she won't. I'll kick her ass before she gets to ya.
Yes, you would.
But, if his quirk is to awake quarks within himself, it would make sense why he would need another quirk to activate his quirk. And if his quirk is a quirk to do that, that would make 100% sense. But that's kind of out the window when you kind of hear all might say, I never could access all the other quarks. Okay, so that kind of implies that all the other 1.4 users could access them. So that theory's out the window. I'm not done yet, though.
No, come on.
This is a theory about if he has a quark, Mom. Shut up!
Let's get the show on the road.
Alright, let's go outside and go on the road.
No, because it's dark out there and the boogeyman's out there.
That's okay.
There's people screaming and loud music, so it sounds like scary music.
You're such a coward.
No, I'm not. I'm a human being. I don't have 4 hooters. I only have 2.
Back to the video. I'm sorry for my mom. I'm sorry. But back to the video. Quit your goddamn laughing, woman! You old hag. I'm becoming Bakugo. Like, but here's a quote that kind of makes more sense and also wouldn't really sew up. Adrenaline boost. Now, if you go check out We the Celestials, they actually have the theory of if Deku's dad was All Might, but they give him a quirk in that video, and it's kind of like an adrenaline boost quirk. So I'm not gonna repeat everything that they say on that one, but like they kind of explain it a little bit better. Where like he gets like a small boost of energy, but more or less, his adrenaline would be boosted when he gets injured, stared, or that fight and flight reflex kicks in. Most of the time, he will go for the flight. But when he sees someone else in danger, his adrenaline kicks in, and he can do almost the impossible. Now, I'm going to point out some obvious things that may or may not prove my point, and then you can decide down in the comments. Now, first up is when he goes to save Bakugo from the Celestial villain. His body moves automatically. He doesn't even think about it. Yes, Bakugo bullied him. Yes, Bakugo told him to jump off the fucking roof. But did he listen to him? No. Thank God. But at that moment, he moved without thinking. His adrenaline, his instincts took over. And he was a little bit faster than what he may have should have been. He did no training before then. And so he wasn't that fast. He came in last even after all the training that he did on the first day of school when Mr. Asada gave them that test. Alright. Second example is when he is saving Uwaka from the 0 point on. Now, he was moving a lot faster than before he even used any of his quirk. He only used all for one. One for all. When he jumped in his legs, bringing his legs, and then he used it in his arm punching. Before that, he was running, when he saw. Now, I know he wasn't going that fast. Yes, I know that. But he was going faster than what he probably should have been. And when he saved Koda. Yeah, I know I'm going on a stretch here, because, again, anyone's adrenaline will be going up if you're getting beaten down by someone bigger than you and there's a kid in danger. Your adrenaline would go up. But let's not forget, at that moment he used over 100% of his human strength, plus as one for all. Now, normally that wouldn't happen because the body has a shut-off switch, but it seems like Deku's shut-off switch is broken because his adrenaline kept him going. He should have passed out after that. Even if he had all that adrenaline, he should have passed out.
My hand cramped up.
He should have passed out, but he didn't. Next up, him against Overhaul. I know this is one of the more recent ones, and I know you may say, oh, well, he got better at using one for all. But no, don't forget, he got stabbed in the leg and arm, and he was still moving. He was jumping up to Ellie, and he was bleeding. He was using some of the one for all, but he wasn't using that much. His adrenaline kicked in. He defeated Overhaul with Ellie's help, healing him. But wouldn't you be fucking exhausted trying to jump up in the air and do all that? I think I would.
I'm exhausted just listening to it.
But he wasn't. And yes, you could argue, oh, that's Ellie's rerun clock rewriting his body while he ain't tired. No, I don't believe so. The point I'm trying to get at is it may never be confirmed, but there is a clock that Deku has that may not awaken, or maybe need another clock to get it started. It may be the adrenaline boost clock. That's my evidence, and you can leave your hate comments if you want. I don't care. It's my theory, and I'm happy, and my voice hurts. I still gotta do a TikTok video. So, yeah. I'm sorry if you don't like my theory, if you don't like this theory, but it's my theory. So, that would be all. And this is the Demon Princess, signing out. Bye.